everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for my Carli Bybel palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm very excited. This is my Pan That palette for this year, or my first of two Pan That palettes this year. I picked this one, and I'm doing this outside of the PANtastic Ladies Facebook collabs Pan That palette because I really wanted to work on this palette this year, and it did not fit in with the theme, which I'm totally okay with because I'm doing that theme as well. But yeah, I just really wanted to work on this one after going through all my palettes last year and getting things prepped for like my inventory and that kind of stuff. So I'm so excited to be working on this still. We're in May now. I cannot believe it is May, and I am still enjoying this palette. The majority of what I have on my eyes today is from this palette. I do have a little bit of other stuff on, but you know, I use this one an awful lot. So, I am doing this. My girl Amanda is working on like a combination of this one and the deluxe version. She kind of like frankened them, pressed them in together, the ones that have like the like colors. So, I'm going to have her link down below. I believe Tara is also working on this. I don't know if it's officially her Pan That palette, but I think she's working on that this year. If I remember, I'm going to put her information down below. If you happen to be working on this one or the deluxe one, let me know. I would love to, you know, put you down there in my description box, and then other people can check out your progress as well. But let's see where I was prior to this update. And this is where I am right now. A little bit of changing happened here. This shadow was already done by the last update. This one, however, was not. This one is done, dunzo, gone, out of here, finito. It's gone. I'm happy to see that it's gone. It was a nice shade, but I feel like I spent the last month really working hard on this matte brown to the expense of some of the other shades in here, but I really wanted to get it done. I needed another eyeshadow done. In the back of my mind, I have a certain number that I need to fulfill each month and to stay on track to keep myself motivated. So this was definitely pivotal in getting this shade done. So 2 full shades done, and let's go through the rest of them. I wear this shade almost every day. Not completely every day, but very, very frequently on my inner corners. So even if I am not wearing any other shadow from this palette in a day, I almost always have this on my inner corners. If I am not putting this on my inner corners, I'm usually doing something that's a little bit funky, and I have other shades from here on my eyes. There's rarely a day goes by, if I could speak, that I don't have at least something from this palette on my face. For the third shade here, I definitely have expanded the pan just a tiny little bit. Not anything drastic, but I'm still working on that. I really like this one a whole lot. This shade right here, I have substantially expanded that pan. It was, I wouldn't say it was like super baby pan, but it was tiny, and yeah, it's getting there. Same with this dark shade. I have both of these on my eyes right now, on the darker one in the crease and on the outer V, and then I have it kind of blended out with this shade here. This one, I'm a little disappointed in myself because I was not able to hit pan, but I definitely have a very deep dip in there. That one's going to hit pan definitely in the month of May. I have that all over like the inner half of my lids. I really like that one. I find if I pair it with like the Goldie shade or this one pulls really dark, but if I don't put a lighter shade with it, it pulls a lot lighter. So like today, I have it all over my my inner half, and it definitely feels lighter than if I was to put it with something else. So I definitely want to hit pan on that next time. I've expanded the pan on the gold right here, which makes me happy. I did use this one a little bit, but not a ton. I probably used it like 5 times, and it does, you can see that there is some usage on it, but I mean, there's barely a dip there. This shade right here I've used a few times and ever so slightly expanded the pan there. Let's see. Let's get into the highlighters. Notice this looks a lot different. I ended up having to repress it for two reasons. One, the pan was getting so big on it, and where the pan, like the edge of where it was like on the pan, it was starting to crumble, and I didn't want to lose it because I really do like this highlighter shade. So I opted to just repress it, and it doesn't look as impressive because you don't see all that pan. But if you look real close, it's thin. It's very thin. If it is not done by the next update, I think it's going to be very close. So there's that. I did try to play with these two a little bit. It's just so dark. And until I get like my full summer color, it's not going to be good. I have a feeling once this one is done, I'm going to probably take a little bit of the too light shade here with the too dark shade here and see if I can mix them together to get something that's a little bit more cohesive, because this is way too light for my skin tone and it's way too cool toned, and this is too dark and too warm. So I'm hoping too dark and too light, too warm and too cool will make something a little bit more neutral-ish. Who knows? It could make a hot mess. I don't know. So I'm going to do just like a tiny bit at a time and see how it works out. I'm just going to play with it. We're going to have some fun with it. But I do need to make some goals for next time. I don't think I'm going to finish anything except for potentially this highlighter by the next update. None of the shadows are going anywhere that fast. I definitely want to hit pan in this shade that I was unable to this past month. Now that my focus shade is done, I really, you know, you hear my dog? I really can spend some time with that one. I'm shedding. I'm definitely shedding here. I don't know. I have side pan on both of these, so maybe I should try for side pan here and maybe side pan here. I don't think I can do it with the dark, but I might be able to with these top two and maybe with this darker one here. There's a little bit there. It's not going to take a ton to hit side pan on that. So that would be nice if I could hit pan on one of them that doesn't have pan and hit side pan on 1, 2, 3. So these three, that would be nice goals. And potentially finish this one. Crossing my fingers. I don't know if I can make that one happen or not, but I'm going to just keep on working on it. I feel very good with where I am with this palette. I kind of have this thought in the back of my head that I could potentially have this done by October. I don't know why October sticks in my head. I don't know if it's like by the October update or finish it by the end of October. I don't know, but when I was working on this in January, I was just like in the back of my mind, October just kept popping in my head. So I kind of have that goal to finish it sometime in October. The two highlighters, like the light one doesn't really bother me that much because I can make that work as like a lip topper if I needed to, as an eyeshadow. These two highlighters are going to be the big sticking points. So if I can find a way to make those work, I will. Obviously, I could put them in lotion, and if it comes down to it, if I can't find another way to make those work, I might do that with them. That is not my preference. I don't have anything against doing that. It's just not my norm. And if I can't find any other way to make them work, like I said, I might do that, but that is not going to be my first choice. My first choice is going to be trying to like Franken or finding like a way to make it work, like body highlight or something like that. So we'll just see how it goes. I think I can have some major changes by the next update, and that will make me very happy. I probably, like, you guys can't see it right here, but I did have another eyeshadow that I pressed in here, a matte cream, just to make my life easy. I had a small matte cream from another palette that I pressed in here because I knew I could finish it in that amount of time. I'm really thinking about pressing another matte cream that I would like to work on in here that it like already has good pan on it, so that I think I can probably finish it up in the month. And then I might press just a small amount of like a matte brown in there just to have something to work with this palette. and to make my life a little bit easier, because I use that matte brown quite frequently in my eyebrows, and I kind of like the idea of having all-in-one, so that when I put this in a makeup basket, I know I got a lot to work with in here. And so I might be doing that with this palette. There goes another hair. All right, I am going to wrap this up. Definitely go check out Amanda's channel. I don't know if she's going to update this month or not. She's got a little bit of busy stuff going on right now, like good busy stuff, but busy stuff. So I don't know if she's going to post or not. Again, if I remember, I'm going to put Tara down there because I know she is working on this palette. I don't know if her intention is just to get use on it, to hit pan, to actually finish it. I cannot remember right off the top of my head, but I'm going to list her down below if you want to go check out her progress on her palette. And I think that is everything. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.